And with that being said, we're going into the drafting phase. Will it get banned? Will it be let through? Or do they have something else up their socks? We're gonna see. It might be a Gopra. It's still 100% for Boxy. The king.
When I was learning English, it was the sleeves, but if it's the socks for you, that works just fine with me.
I'm being serious today.
Yes.
No jokes.
No jokes.
No funny business.
Nothing funny.
No bees, wax. It's all straight face. And look at his straight face.
Yeah. If that's what, like, if that's how you want to go with it, I'm gonna be also serious. And speaking of serious, both teams right now have to take everything serious. Team SYS actually are known for their early game and early ganks, also the team fight composition that they bring up to the draft. So we are still early, or like it is still early to talk about the draft itself. Let's talk about the bans. The bans so far are witnessing one of the most, or actually they are all one of the most picked and banned heroes. Matilda, Guinevere, on the other side is Nolan and Framis. So far there's no surprises.
With this, if that Kadita or the Kaja isn't taken out of the picture, we're probably expecting to see that, right, from SYS in this first phase. We'll see, especially the fact that they are going to be first pick here. So we'll see where things kind of fall into place, but also I guess a big constant, aside from the Guinevere that's banned out and Nolan there as well, has been the Bruno, right? Is that going to be priority here? And even to question, really, what has Coach Lyric done in his time with Triple Esports? Because even back, I think it was for ISF that he was mainly coaching online, but I remember back in the Asian Championships, they actually did not have a coach just yet. So things there's been plenty of time for him to leave this effect on them, right? So we'll see exactly what that is. There's the Wanwan ban from them. The Edith is taken out here. What's the priority?
Well, look, you have spoken about Kadita, and also Lafelle mentioned the same name. Kadita is one of the most banned heroes against Triple Esports, so they should both be afraid of each other's Kadita gameplay, because Triple Esports are quite known for their pick-off strategy. So if you have a Kadita alongside with a suppression hero like the Franco, Cho, not Cho is not suppression, but he's one of those heroes you have to be afraid of when you see Troll, and also the Kaja, so they kind of love to take that Kadita.
It was funny because I was so impressed with Troll when he had the Cho in his hands, especially throughout ISF. But the response for priority, it shows here it's going to be the Joy.
And that was very quick. Kadita Bruno instantly, quite a lot of verse. I mean, at this point, okay, will Triple Esports pick up the Kaja for themselves? Because it's also kind of good against the Joy.
Look, with this combo, I would actually remind you, let me put it so fast.
Sure.
Triple Esports, once they came back after Season 3, they were the same roster, almost the same roster, played under the name Wild Axe.
Okay.
So when they went to the IESF, the experience they showed means that they, or like indicates that they adopted the style of Team Echo PH. So with having that Kadita, with having that show, I think that the full picture is now being painted for you guys.
Not only that, but the name. There's a familiar name there as well, right? And with that, the flip side is going to be the Arla, the Angela. Here's a box. This is happening so fast. They exactly know what they want to do.
It looks like Triple Esports, they already wrote down what they want, and then they're just like, guys, we already know what we want, right? Why do we want to waste time? Time is money. Money can sometimes be gold, and gold is amazing. It can give you the MVP for now. It does seem like see you soon. They're changing a little bit of their strategy here. They're not really trying to pick up the tempo, so it looks like whatever they showed yesterday was specific against BTR, so now it's something specific against Triple Esports.
Yeah, and having that edit ban actually in the first phase shows you that they have done their homework, because it's not only edit is not only used as the rumor for Team Triple Esports, but also on the XP lane, and Sanji have proven once and another every time he showed us that he's really good using that edit. But speaking of the draft and the first phase itself, I see that the Baxia pick here and at this time was quite accurate, or like perfect timing for taking that pick, because the anti-heal that Team Triple Esports need to stop that Joy shields, and also like will at least make her not as effective as it should be, and also the Angela.
So the Cho getting banned out here, it looks like they themselves don't want it, but it does seem that they're going to have a little bit of trouble with getting picked off. Looking at their composition for Triple Esports, they can be very aggressive, and I kind of feel like see you soon. They're smelling something. It's like, you're banning out a Cho, we're not going to give you the Kaja. A
Franco,
Kufra, perhaps?
maybe?
A Franco, a Kufra?
Yeah, either way, I mean, there's a lot left on the table here. And even with the way the second phase of bans went out, you know where they're focused on. But with this, there's the answer. Triple Esports takes the Franco, and someone that a hero we haven't seen too much of so far up to this point, but still huge impact. Even if you're missing, for example, the iron hooks for a majority of the game, a lot of the times, sometimes it just takes that one hook.
Actually, I think that Franco at this point is one of the Mina's favorite rumors.
Oh, yeah, true.
I saw the highlights. I don't know how I ended up on that side of the social media, but I saw a lot of Franco highlights over there.
And right now, Carry has been picked up as well, looking ready to go up against the Boxy. And again, it's kind of weird because Carry isn't really the greatest going up against Bruno. You would usually see the Ixia, but it looks like they're pretty confident because this is one of Kusei's best heroes.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going for his he's playing in his comfort zone, but seeing that Angela right now has been swept with the room, and also right now I don't think. Oh, actually they do have.
This is a 100% win rate hero for Boxy the King.
I think that having the Joy on the side of Team See You Soon actually equalized the equation between the damage dealt in terms of the magical ones and also the physical ones, and the true damage. You have true damage.
So right now, Triple Esports. I kind of feel like this Franco is amazing going up against the Joy. And they're having a Damas, a debut pick.
Man, I wonder, remember back in the wild card, like how many, because I know we all were over there. Remember how many unique heroes there were? For the wild card, it was like 50 plus, I think.
I was mostly a host, so I didn't care.
No, you're on the desk.
That one time.
We shared the desk.
Dude.
Yeah, my guy.
My guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, looking at the draft, what do you guys think? More importantly, what does Yasu think?
Well, I think that Stams is quite a surprise to me. So I don't know. I haven't seen Sanji ever play that hero. But speaking of the numbers and speaking of surprise picks, I would also say that Carry at this point was kind of surprised. But looking at the meta and the way it's going, and also having 3 heroes with high HP, it actually makes a lot of sense for Team See You Soon. So it's gonna be a tough match.
I feel like the tempo is going to be the thing we're going to be talking about the most. Can Thamus deal with Arlet in the EXP lane? We're jumping into the first game, the first best of 3 in the game. In the game? In the day! Someone else take it from me.
You're doing so good.
I left it to dry.
All right, and as we jump into it, looking how things are going to fall into place here. Yasu, you already shared some of your thoughts about the lineup, but one thing too, even if you looked at that index before we loaded in, the lineup rating here is in favor of Triple Esports.
Yeah, it was actually like 7 point something against 5.6 if I'm not mistaken. So actually, as I told you, Team Triple Esports, and looking at the roster, no one is taking something out of the ordinary, even also the comfort picks except for the Sanji. But they seem to be a little bit invading the jungle, passing without allowance.
I would say that Thamus is very interesting because that is one of the counters when Arlet was first introduced. As one of the laners not only can sustain against the Arlet, but is able to fight as well. And Boxy the King here goes in.
Yeah, early aggression once again. And, we got a little look at the emblems there. I love this. Felix should be fine here. The fact that Troll took that focusing mark emblem, there's some Franco players that actually don't take this. There's some that do, and I think it works out great, especially the fact that you are playing with this lineup that is going for these ISO plays, ISO-centric pickoffs, if you will. Again, the Kadita is there, and really that's going to help scale up the damage as well throughout the game.
And having Brune right now and looking at him, I think that the Has Claws will be the priority for him. So he will be able, with time, to take a 2-to-1 and balance it. Actually, he can defend himself at a certain point. Sano is actually, I'm quite curious what can Sano bring up, because he's not even a gold lane player. He is a jungle player.
Well, I kind of feel like with junglers, they understand the macro play very, very well. So perhaps that's one reason why they want him there. Now, the Turtle is going to be a very interesting point because Triple Esports should be having a good time here on the Turtle. But the fact that Boxy the King is using the Kufra, he can turn the tables around.
We're going to have to fight out for it. MP the King surrounded right now. Still going to be working for it. Gets the Heart Guard. Tarzan will get the Turtle here. Triple Esports happy with that. Can they get away from this fight as well? Felix won't be able to land the final slash. So right now, Triple Esports gets that win.
Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. That was a really good timing, making that retribution, securing that first turtle. Team Triple Esports, actually, this is kind of, I think they are in their zone by now. I don't think that they are afraid from being on an international stage, and ironically enough, they were. I just forgot.
I kind of feel like that was a situation where See You Soon was anticipating that perhaps Triple Esport isn't gonna fully commit on the turtle, because I saw the movement coming in from Boxy the King. He wanted that level 4 first.
There's the lockdown with the rough waves. Can he actually survive this? Boxy gonna flicker out. He's fine. There's the beats come down. Troll will fall in the mid lane. MP the King and the rest of the squad to help Boxy out.
So hard for Team Triple Esports. If you have too much confidence, the recalls from Coffin and also using his spells, not taking the kills down, I think that things wouldn't look as good as Team Triple Esports won. But so far, I think that, and also having that matchup between the Salmons and the Arlut, I think it's
Sanji.
What is that?
Oh, already able to dodge that final slash, but will inevitably go down.
I think I cursed him. I think I just said like he will take that battle down, and he went down.
For now, the first 3 minutes, it is all See You Soon. They got 2 kills over 0, and they have a very small lead when it comes to gold. The question is, Triple Esports with this draft, what are they trying to achieve? When is the power spike? When will they get rolling?
I think for Triple Esports, I think that they will need until mid-game. I think mid-game will be a really comfort zone for Team Triple Esports. But looking here at the itemizations between both of them, he already managed to get the Has Claws. He's utilizing, or like he's focusing on himself to take the damage and not taking it on the defense side. So I'm more focused today, as I told you, on Sano, because he will be a first-time he's first-time playing for me at least.
And honestly, I'm looking at this Thomas as well from Sanji, because it seems like perhaps he wants to build a little bit more attack speed. So I want to see if he's going for more defensive or offensive build here, because it might be a Corrosion Scythe Thomas.
Look, there's something that right now I noticed, and that's when oh, there was a flicker.
Oh, already catching Raw there. Boxy going to be a little bit too late. Felix going to be in trouble now too. Has to flicker out. The battle for this turtle going to play out. MP the King joining the fight. Going to chase down Troll. The damage is there as he's looking to get the kill. Felix falls, but so does Troll. Turtle going to be secured by MP the King. Now Tarzan in trouble as he falls there as well. See You Soon comes out swinging.
And honestly, looking at that kind of situation, See You Soon right now is really catching Triple Esports whenever they're a little bit lacking. Sanji just now, I feel like it was a good play going for Sari and Felix, but I don't know. The Turtles should be the priority. He should be helping out his team, because at that point, it looks like Tarzan was alone.
Yeah, and actually, he took that blue buff. Nice, well done by Troll. But looking on the other side of the lane, I saw that Bruno was taking the first turret off the game, which is also a trade somehow between seeing all these kills go down for Team See You Soon. Taking a turret was kind of equalizing that equation, but taking back to the point where I was saying that when Franco hooks someone, when he ults someone, when he focuses on someone, will he do it?
He's going to be looking for Kose here, but the rest of the team is there.
Oh.
Boxy jumps in, finds the rage. Troll is down in an instant, taken down so easily. And with that, Cuffin also on the bottom side. Sanji has to get out himself. MP the King is hungry, gets a kill. Solo in the bottom side. Now back up the top. Triple Esports trying to keep it together. Boxy going to jump in once again, but it's Tarzan. He's quite tanky, so just back and forth action here.
Whenever I bring up this topic, he always dies. He always falls down. Troll. I cannot bring it up.
You can't. They might actually go for this, but once again, it is Tarzan. So, you know, on this Boxer, he's safe for now.
Something that I do want to point out, that now See You Soon, apparently they're really picking up the tempo, especially having Sari and Felix. He's the one really engaging everything, and Troll has not been finding those iron hooks. I kind of feel like it's one iron hook away from Triple Esports winning, but now, I don't know.
Boxy again, gonna find Sano. The rest of the team trying to get here in time. Final slash with a hard guard, and that's a kill under the turret. See You Soon pressing the gas here.
He left the XP duty. He is not sorry for it, but he is Felix on the top lane. He joins his team as partial roamer, I would say, because Joy is taking care of both mid lane and bot lane. But what's remarkable, whenever the Bloody Hunt is used, we will see that Boxy, the king, will join the team fight flicker, but he didn't find it.
Yeah, Boxy once again gonna jump in. Tarzan able to secure the turtle though. Can they keep Troll alive? They're trying. As Troll falls, they have to give him up, but Triple Esports gets the objective.
Right now, Siyusun has so many problems that Triple Esports can't really answer. Boxy the King, great engages. Same as Sorry and Felix.
Again with the final slash. Felix, will he be able to get away? Sanji trying to hold it down to the front line. They keep the turret alive for now, so there's still some fight here from Triple Esports.
Well, Sanji, whenever we see that there's a Thamus playing against an Arlut, we expect the Thamus to win, but there is no opponent against Sanji in his own lane because you have MP, the King, controlling Thamus down, controlling the XP lane, both with the mid lane. This is actually something quite interesting. When Arlut found that he's having trouble playing it out against Sanji and the Thamus, he instantly went for that crowd control approach with his own team.
I gotta say, Siyusun has their own timer because even since yesterday, they're willing to sacrifice their lane for an early rotation. Their macro play here, the thing is, what separates them from other teams, sometimes you want to gank, sometimes you want to engage for any of the side lanes. When they do it, it almost always works. So I kind of feel like that decisiveness is really putting them difference.
Ouch.
They're going to find Boxy here, trying to punish him for jumping in. They do get the kill, still going to be juking it out here for the buffs. It's going to be secured. They get the kill, and they're still looking for more.
This is why I said almost always works. Almost.
Well, Team Siyusun are known for their utility junglers, but seeing that they are playing with the Joy right now and executing it that good, they definitely prepared something for the international stages. But Siyusun, actually, they have always shown us the need, or they are using a pick-off roamer, and also they are changing that for a team-wise crowd control roamer. I think that there's a lot of surprises on the side of Team Siyusun.
Something to note as well, Triple Esports is moving with a 3-2 composition or rotation where
Yeah, Tarzan's going to be gone here. Another great setup from Siyusun.
Ouch, final slash. He literally took him like by the edge of it. Wow.
And with that, that's probably going to be just their lord to take. Again,
Easy.
already with quite a bit of a lead. There's not much Triple Esports can do here.
I want to talk about the formation here where Triple Esports, they're moving 3-2. Siyusun is moving as a unit, as 4, sometimes as 5. That's great going up against any kind of pickoffs like the Franco. And Boxy the King engages.
Boxy again going to find the mark, the rage, all under the tier 1 turret. MP the key with the hard guard in the backside. Finds the Sano, and now another's going to fall. Tier 2 they go. They don't care about these turrets. They put the pressure down even before the Lord makes its way to the bottom.
He cannot die. At this moment, he cannot die. MB, the king, proving right now that he is the king of the jungle. He goes in, he doesn't care about the true damage, he doesn't care about the turret damage, and his team right now with 7k gold lead. Pretty much they don't care about how much HP they lose, and that's why you said whenever Felix decides to go in, it's just about how fast.
Yeah, honestly, Siyusun right here, the damage is amazing coming in from Kusei as well as MP the King, but the amount of control, it's almost unfair because Triple Esports right now, I kind of feel like if Troll manages to get MP the King, Boxy as well as Felix will cancel out the ult, making it a non-factor.
Well, we haven't seen that combo work yet, which is really looking really bad for Team Triple Esports. 11 minutes in, and we haven't seen that Franco Kadita combo. So they really need to know what's wrong with their formation, what's wrong with their position, and fix it, because we are a few seconds away, maybe from the end.
Right now, it really does seem like Siyusun with a 9,000 gold lead. The thing is, anyone can engage here.
Yeah.
And Troll, his hooks, I'm afraid even if he catches someone, the follow-up is just going to be too good that at most Siyusun, maybe just 2 will die.
That Kufra will take it down.
They might jump in once again. Boxy waiting there patiently, but they don't want to overcommit as well. We have seen things before turn around even with this type of lead, but so far for Siyusun, they're in complete control.
He's taking too much damage, Charizan, and also Sanji, but not the damage they want to take to front anything for their team. It's just at this moment stacking numbers up. Team Triple Esports going back into their base in a really early stage of the game, and there's nothing actually to do. Even if you take, even if you land an Iron Hook, even if you take someone out from Team See You Soon, it's just the Kufra, man. It's just the Kufra with the first or even a first flicker. I would actually even increase these numbers to 80, 85%. Team See You Soon are controlling the game.
Right now, honestly, I just want to see the items. Because if See You Soon has Athena shields, then even Coffin won't have enough damage, right? Because the instant burst is going to get nullified instantly. So at this point, they're really looking at Sano, but it's hard for Sano to position when you have 1, 2, 3, 3 members trying to catch you.
Well, I just saw that he got the Malefic Roar, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So he will deal some decent damage against the tanky heroes from Team See You Soon. But again, See You Soon are taking everything all around the map. And if there is any engage from Team Triple Esports, they will just get punished enough. Or punished so hard, actually, because Boxy the King, I don't think that he will be the victim of any of that. And that's something that a lot of people maybe disagree with me upon. I think that the most valuable target to take down before this team fight starts is Boxy the King.
And again, Boxy here has just been flying around everywhere. You know, for this game one alone, there's a reason why he has that statistic on this Kufra, and it's a signature for him.
Right now, we're looking at 2 Athena shields coming in from the Roamer as well as the EXP laner. So, but the thing is, there's hope. Because if Coffin is able to catch Kusei, I don't think it's going to be easy to catch Ra. Yeah, it's very hard just because he has that Purify. So even if you do catch him, as long as he hasn't used his dash, he should be fine.
And also, if he catches anyone and leaving Boxy the King free, it's just it's a Sunday morning for him. First kill goes in, ultimate from the Kufra, everything down.
Right now, the Lord is marching in. This is going to be a difficult defense for Triple Esports.
See if they actually force this situation here. Boxy going to charge up once again. Mid-turret can go down. They're doing the work. The final slash, a huge one again from Felix. Going to find Sanji. He falls. Boxy going to charge up, jumps in, forces the flickers out. Can they stay alive? Crystal going to be worked on. Troll still there. Coffin and Sano. They can't keep it together. Game 1 goes to See You Soon.
See You Soon. They used a different draft. But I got to say, the result stays the same. They're able to increase the tempo before going into the mid game, and it was too much for Triple Esports.
The mind games are real. Team See You Soon, I believe, and actually I will ask the coach after the game finishes, was he intending to give them that pick-off composition for Team Triple Esports, because he gave them the Franco. He knew that they will go for the Franco. He knew that they will go for the Kadita. So he knew how to counter that, and that's by a crowd control, fight back. I would say. What's the word I'm looking for here? It's
fight
like
back.
to play,
Counter?
to fight back, to encounter engage. Yeah, encounter engage. So the encounter engage actually was the key for this game. Whenever there's a hook, whenever there's a pick off that's happening, if you have the Kufra, if you have also maybe the Minotaur, you could like flip everything around.
That's what was the problem, man. And you kind of pointed this out earlier too, with the draft that they had. You know, before we were talking about the Kadita Kaja combination, where it's so pick off potential. This one, you don't know where to look. Like, you have to look to your left, to right, behind you, because you have a Kufra flying around. You're going to get final slash to whatever way Felix wanted. And so it was just so tough to play against.
Yeah, with that, we will be talking about our MVP. Now, I don't understand that language, but I'm pretty sure good luck, have fun, do our best, crush them.
That sounds right, because that's what he did.
And the MVP, sorry, I'm Felix.
I don't think he's sorry at this moment, to be honest. Well, Team See You Soon, with having Felix as the MVP, shows us that he didn't struggle at all in the XP lane, even though he should have struggled against the Tamus, but he managed to get the MVP. And that's because he took a lot of damage, he initiated a lot of fights, and he moved all around the map. At some point, if I'm remembering correctly, Naisu, you said that he didn't care about his own lane. So, looking here at the highlights, we will see how much effective moving around the map for the Arlott was benefiting his own team, and MB the King was able to not just take care of the bot lane or the XP lane and the mid lane, he was also able to take care of all the objectives and the neutral objectives. Look here at the top lane, I think that, yeah, Surinov Felix with all that crowd control dealt, Sano cannot actually do anything, even if he had all the damage in the world, as you said, Lafel. 2 Athena Shield, 3 Athena Shield at some point, and you wouldn't expect Bruno to carry everything around.
I would say the biggest difference here is choices. Because see you soon, they have the choice to be proactive. When it comes to Triple Esports, if they want to be proactive, it really is on that iron hook.
All right.
You have other ways with the Kadita as well as with the Taoists engaging, but we don't see them moving quite a lot together to really be able to make a difference.
But here's the thing: you don't have a team fight composition at all. It's you are all of your picks are focusing on taking one person down.
Here's the thing: I would say
Franco.
even see you soon. The way that they played, it's kind of like a pickoff.
It
Right?
was kind of a pickoff, but the way that it worked and the way that they executed it, especially having a Kufra and an Arlot, was quite dangerous, right? Because we already talked about how kind of carry fits into this current meta, and with the way the things unfolded, you had so much time to build up and scale up that you needed to. You know, and that's kind of how the course of it went.
I would say just here, Triple Esports, they didn't really use their draft to the greatest potential that it has. Because even looking at a Kadita just now, a lot of penetration, having the Rupture, should have gotten a lot of early kills, but Ra was able to do well against the Kadita. It wasn't the other way around.
But I would actually not completely disagree with you that they didn't use their draft quite well. I think that even if they used the draft of the Triple Esports, I'm speaking of Triple Esports, if they used the draft quite well, they couldn't have made anything possible whenever they do anything. Boxy the King is just there to just counter that engage, make everything flip around for the side of Team See You Soon. So it was so hard for Team Triple Esports, also focusing on one target at a time. Yeah, it's so hard. Even in the XP lane, you have Tammuz, you don't have like that team fight crowd control hero that helps you on the XP, like the Terizla or anyone else. It was so hard. It was just the key for this game for Team See You Soon. Focus on the Bruno, take him out, defense on the Kadita by taking the Athena Shield, and you're all good.
Right now, really looking at the damage dealt here, even Kusei, I would say even the early stage of the game, he won his lane. I would say that's kind of like the general direction here. I kind of feel like in the early game, Sanji did win the lane against Felix, but like you say,
He left.
Yeah, in the mid game, it's like, well, you win. I'm gonna go somewhere else where I win. And the reason why I say even See You Soon is using this composition as a pickoff because in the early to mid, Felix used the final slash to get one.
Yeah.
He was separating one person from the rest. So if they're moving as 3, they're moving as 2, he catches 1.
That's what I'm saying, man. It was